Taurus, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. Hopefully I'm pretty much on time with this month. Well, it's May readings. Yeah, we're in the 1st of May, so I've been awfully busy again. I've moved into my new abode, my new home. So yeah, it's been a lot of moving and toing and froing and that type of thing. And now I am back with your readings, my darling. So we're going to see how we get on with your readings for May. Now I'm going to have to cut everyone short a little bit this month, only because I'm trying to get, I've got 11 more signs to do, and you are the first of those 11 to do. Capricorn has been done a special sort of 6-week forecast from the end of April into May, because I didn't get theirs up very early. Dropped one, there we go. So universe, we're just going to hone in and see what's happening for Taurus in the month of May 2016. I'm going to do my normal 11 card spread, Taurus, okay, just to see what the energies are and things like that coming in for you guys. So we're just going to close my eyes and hone in. Universe, Spirit, show me what's coming in for zodiac sign of Taurus. Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Show me Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs for the month of May 2016. We're just entering into May, so I need to see the energies, the people, the situations, and the advice card. Show me 2 cards at the top for the general advice you had for those born under the zodiac sign of Taurus, all Sun, Moon and Rising signs. The advice card from the bottom, what advice you have, or what will be the overall theme for the month. And the 8 cards in the middle to show me the events, people, situations coming in for the zodiac sign of Taurus for the month of May 2016. Show me Taurus, May 2016. Sun, Moon and Rising signs, Taurus. Show me what's coming in for Taurus. Sun, Moon and Rising signs, Taurus. Sun, Moon and Rising signs, Taurus. Sun, Moon and Rising signs, Taurus. Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Show me what's coming in for Taurus. Sun, Moon and Rising signs for the month of May 2016. Show me. Okay, so I've closed my eyes and meditated, and I'm going to split the deck. Gather it back up. I'm going to put 2 cards at the top to serve as your general energy. 1 at the bottom, your advice, and the other 8 in the middle to show the events, situations, people potentially coming in for you guys in the month of May 2016. Let's see how we go. Okay. And what I'm going to do, if I need clarification, I'm going to pull clarification cards on certain bits that might need a little bit more explaining. I like doing that now because it just gives a bit more of a full rounded reading. I'm going to be introducing monthly love readings as well very soon, probably this month for June, okay, on a month-by-month basis, because they're fun to do as well. And as I now run this as a business, I want to do more on YouTube with the channel, okay, now that I'm settled and in my own place and that type of thing. So let's have a look what's coming up for Taurus. Oh, I hate this table that I have to work from. I've got a bigger table, but so just give me a moment, Taurus, while I meditate on the cards and just see what story I can find within the cards for you guys. So I feel the general energy, we have the Fool and the Page of Wands, and they're not really so different, these 2 cards aren't. They're actually really similar in tone, I feel. One's a major arcana, yes. One is minor, one is off the courts, it's a page. Pages are usually messages. They can represent young children, but I feel that this is more messages. It's also travel. I'm feeling heavily travel general theme as well, because the Fool can often be seen as a travel card. It's a card about someone who sets off on a journey. They don't really know where they're going. They don't really, they don't really have a plan. All they know is that they want to take a leap of faith and they want to kind of go for something. The Page of Wands is the same sort of card as well, because the Page of Wands is a card about inspiration. It's a card about going with your gut feeling. It's a card about just going off into the unknown, taking a risk, not being afraid to take that risk and move forward. So I feel that there is a certain amount of risk taking this month for some of you guys, and I feel that you need to kind of, you know, let go of any fears that you might have, because we have as your advice card the Four of Pentacles. Now, as an advice card, you could in a way say with the Four of Pentacles, it's somebody that holds on to things. If we were to look at it in its kind of esoteric, I suppose, meaning, Taurus, this is someone who wants security. This is someone who's afraid to let go. This is someone who needs protection, so they might see the value of the stuff that they have as being what sets them apart, or as being what gives them their value, or being what gives them their defences, or being something that just simply gives them their security. When you get the Four of Pentacles in a reading, some of the time this can be about somebody who is looking for job security. This can be about somebody who is saving money. This can be about somebody who is afraid to spend money. But the Four of Pentacles, as you'd find probably be something like the Four of Cups, can sometimes be a card about fear and being afraid to let go of something that you have built up, maybe and more than likely as a defence mechanism. And I feel that the Four of Pentacles is really saying in the month of May, Taurus, that you need to let go. It's a weird way to look at the card in a way as an advice card, but you know, with the tarot, sorry, there's a bloody ice cream van that's just come around the corner as I'm recording. Don't I never get any peace. Sorry about that. I hope you like the music. Jeez. Okay, let me continue. So yeah, Four of Pentacles is in its underlying meaning, it's about letting go. It tells you to let go of your fear, let go of your outdated methods or outdated thoughts. When you look at Pentacles though, Pentacles are interesting because the tarot follows a strategy, Taurus. So you've got Wands. Wands are usually ideas. They're usually to do with, partially I suppose, yeah, desires. They're to do with action. Wanted to take action maybe on a desire, an idea. That's what your Wands are. But then you've got, you know, I often affiliate the tarot with how the law of attraction works. So you've got ideas, your Wands. Then from those ideas you start to get the feeling, Cups, which are emotions. Then you start to take action on those ideas and those feelings, Swords. And it manifests, it brings forth the final outcome, Pentacles. So I feel that with this being the advice card for the month, Taurus, it's saying to let go of what it is that gives you your security, because this person with the Four of Pentacles isn't actually that happy. Yeah, he might be financially abundant, he might be secure, which is all very well and dandy, but you can be in a job or you could be doing something with your life, Taurus, whereby it gives you all of the material stuff, but it doesn't give you real joy. And I feel that for some of you guys, it might be in the month of May that what you're doing, whatever this is, isn't really giving you joy. Okay, so really I feel that the advice for the month is find your joy. And if that means having to sacrifice or let go of something, Taurus, then so be it. Because really what you're on is a journey of discovery. And we can see this with the Fool and the Page of Wands as your general theme. It's your journey of discovery. That's what's happening, I feel, for some of you Taurus people in the month of May 2016. And it's saying if you want to reach the fullest potential in your life, whether that be letting go of a relationship, letting go of a job, letting go of certain people in your life, if you want to reach and experience your fullest potential, then you have to be able to let go of the very things that you're holding on to, whether that be outdated thoughts, whether that be literally your possessions, or I'm not telling you to go and sit on a hill with a bag of rice, you know, and give all your clothes to charity and all your belongings. You can, but really what the Four of Pentacles says, let go of the things that are allowing you not to experience your fullest potential, because this person doesn't actually do that. The first of the 8 cards is the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you guys, you might be juggling money, you might be juggling with something that is literally material, because remember that Pentacles are material, but they're also very spiritual cards as well. Okay, so usually for me, when I see the Two of Pentacles, especially in a private client's reading. It could be literally that they're weighing up two things. This Two of Pentacles card, a lot of the time, it can be somebody who's juggling two jobs. It can be somebody who has a lot of things to do. They're trying to kind of balance, you know, what they're bringing into the home financially, paying the bills, robbing Sammy, as my mother would have said, to pay Lammy. In other words, robbing Peter to pay Paul. So for some of you guys, I feel that you're going to be juggling with an idea maybe. It could be an idea, it could literally be two jobs, it could literally be two things that come in for you. And I feel with that Four of Pentacles, in a way, as your advice card, it's saying, wherever the balance lies in terms of giving you justice and in terms of giving you that fulfillment that you need, Taurus, that's what you need to go with. Because for some of you guys, it might literally be that you're afraid. You're afraid to let go of something you already have in order to entertain something new that comes in for you, okay? But really, in your heart of hearts, you want to take the risk. You want to take the plunge and you want to follow your joy. That's how I see the Fool. The Fool always follows his bliss, and so does the Page of Wands. Both cards, both figures. Let me show you these figures again, Taurus. The Fool, Page of Wands. These guys could literally be thought of as being a bit silly at times, because the Page of Wands, when you get this in a reading, sometimes that page will be telling you, think before you leap, because sometimes with the wands, they're not so much about thinking, they're about the passion and the ideas and the motivation that ideas can give us in order to move forward with something, okay? So they're not fully realised energy. Your fully realised energy is with your pentacles. That's where your fully realised energy is. So if somebody came to me and said, for example, in a reading, a love reading, you know, will we live happily ever after? And I get an outcome card that shows me the Two of Cups. I know that that's not a certainty, okay? I know if I get something like the Two of Cups, and then the Ten of Cups, I draw a clarification card and it shows up as the Ten of Pentacles. I know there's something really solid there that they can work towards and build on. And that shows me something that's going to be probably long lasting. But just to have something like the Two of Cups on its own, because the Two of Cups, when you get a cup card, a lot of the time that cup card is not about everlasting joy. It's usually about the emotion and the happiness and the lovely feelings that things give us, especially in relationships. I've done readings for people where it's shown the Two of Cups in an outcome. But I've said be careful of the energy, because it doesn't always mean it's long lasting. And the next week sort of the person's come back to me for a second reading, because though the person that they were hoping to come back together with or reconcile with decided to go back to them and they've spoken, there were still things that were off. So the Two of Cups, never get it mistaken with the tarot, that if you get something like the Two of Cups in an outcome, then it's going to give you everlasting joy. It doesn't. It simply means that there is a mutual attraction. Two people want to be together, they want to talk, they want to kind of communicate together. That's what your Cups does. So when we look at Pentacles, this is, to me in the tarot, it's the Pentacles that give you that really indicate, should I say, that something could be really long lasting. That's how I see the tarot a lot of the time. As I was saying, the Fool and the Page of Wands, they could be seen as pretty silly individuals, because with the Page of Wands, as I've said, he goes off on a tangent because he's inspired to do it. But does he think about it? And really, I feel so far, Taurus, what this reading is saying is to you guys is feel the fear and do it anyway. Even if you don't really know too much about what it is that you're walking towards or what it is that you're wanting to experience, sometimes that's the best way, because if we don't know too much about something, we can't get too scared. So I can see how these energies would work. So yes, for some of you guys with that Two of Pentacles, you might be juggling with a couple of ideas. There might be a couple of things that you need to kind of weigh up before you make a final decision as to which direction you want to go. But the advice card to me, the Four of Pentacles, saying let go. Don't let your fear hold you back. Don't hold on to what is familiar, i.e. the familiar job, because it gives you security. So you work within the corporate world maybe, and maybe you want to go off and you want to be an artist, or you want to go off and you want to travel the world, which you could see easily with the Fool and the Page of Wands, both travel cards. The Four of Pentacles would be saying, to me as an advice card, let go of the fear. Your next card is the Five of Swords. Now the Five of Swords is a card about feeling empowered or disempowered, okay? It's an action card, okay? So it's where somebody literally is taking an action, okay? And for me, because the swords represent not only action, they represent struggles, they represent communication, they represent also ideas, but these ideas are more thought about, they're more thought through than your ideas with a Wands card. A Wands card has an idea, but it's the passion that moves it forward. The swords have an idea, but it's the thought and the thinking, and thinking about something logically, that pushes it forward. To me, these two cards, the Two of Pentacles, where you are really sort of weighing something up. I feel with this Five of Swords, for some of you guys, it could literally be where you're trying to rationalise something here, okay? Because I feel for some of you guys, you might be feeling a sense of disempowerment, and I feel that you do have a major choice that you have to make, Taurus, within the month of May 2016, because we have the Lovers. When you get the Lovers is a number 6 card within the Tarot. It's a major arcana, so major arcana cards are massive things, okay? They have a long, 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 lasting, long-reaching effect on a person, all right? With the minor arcana cards, they are small, everyday things. With the major arcanas, it says you've got to do something, or something major is going to happen. We have three major arcana cards, the Fool, the Lovers, and the High Priestess. The High Priestess, to me, as a major arcana, can mean that there's a major secret being held, or just a secret that can affect someone to a big degree. It can also mean that within you have some major decisions that you need to make, but you're not doing anything about it. You're kind of waiting until you find the clarity all the way forward. So with the Lovers, I feel, because it's number 6, it's balance, it's harmony, it's trying to create an even keel. I feel with the Two of Pentacles, you're going to be weighing something up in May. There's a decision that you need to make, but it's literal. It could literally be, if I go for this job, if I move out of my security, then where does that leave me financially? Which is why you've got the Fool and the Page of Wands. Both cards are saying the general energy for the month is, do we take that risk? The advice card is, well, maybe you need to kind of just come out of your comfort zone, because that's what the Four of Pentacles is. It's about being in a comfort zone, and sometimes we need to release that if you want to further yourself, even if there are challenges. I feel that the challenges here with this Two of Pentacles is there's a sense of needing to break free from something that you might be feeling disempowered about. And I feel that for some of you guys, it could literally be that you are so familiar with where you are at the moment that you're too afraid to move forward with something. And you have a major choice with the Lovers card. What direction do you go in? What will benefit you? What will benefit you to the highest place? What will give you your highest fulfillment in the month of May? We do have an offer of something coming in, because we've got the Ace of Pentacles, Taurus. The Ace of Pentacles can be a new job. It can be an investment that is being offered to you. It's always an offer card. The Aces are always the seeds, the new beginnings, because they're number 1s within the Tarot, which basically represent new cycles within one's life, okay? So the Aces are always represented by the Magician, which is the Major Arcana card, number 1 in the Major Arcana, and he's quite powerful because he's the creator. So he starts to visualize stuff, and he starts to work out what he wants to create, okay, putting things into order. The Aces are all about the seeds of change. I do feel there's something new coming in for you guys, and I feel that a major choice that you are going to make is going to lead to something really good. If only you'll use all your courage and all of your bravery just to move forward and make that transition. We have the Five of Wands showing up. This is, again, we've got 2 5s in the reading. 5s are usually representative of conflict, but they're also representative of change, because when you come out of that conflict, usually you're a different person. 5 of Wands is usually about blockages, people who can't meet on the same level, people who can't make their minds up, people who are trying to vie for. This card can often represent competition, so competitive energies, but they also represent competitive energies within ourselves. So our thoughts, our different different ideas, each competing for polar position. And we simply, with that 5 of Wands, a lot of the time it means you can't make your mind up about something here. However, we do have the 9 of Cups. which is a brilliant card to have, because it suggests that there's something that will give you achievement here within the month of May. That's what your Nine of Cups is. It's not only a wish being granted, it's feeling smug. It's funny because I look at these cards again, and the Five of Wands, you know, you've got to be really careful with tarot, because even though your textbook, your common textbook theory on the Five of Wands is that there's conflict, it doesn't always mean that. It just means sometimes that people are trying to build something. So they're trying to build a structure, and I feel that there is a real sense of achievement, that you're finally building something. You're finally looking to construct something. So for some of you guys, it could be an inner conflict going on, because we do have those two fives in the reading. But for some of you guys, it'll literally be where maybe you overcome something here. Maybe you overcome doubt, because this is what the Five of Swords is, and the Five of Wands a lot of the time. It's doubt as far as I'm concerned with both cards. The Swords as an energy can literally be that you're trying to disempower whatever the negativity in you is saying. Okay, because remember, the Swords are also thoughts. So sometimes this card can represent damaging or negative thought patterns, the same as the Five of Wands, where you literally can't, you know, clear the blockages in your mind. So I'm sensing blockages with both of these things as well. You have a choice to make, the Two of Pentacles. You're weighing things up in the month of May. But there's real achievement showing here, because we have the Nine of Cups, so there's something really good coming in. I feel that a choice that you make with the Lovers could lead to really exciting new endeavours happening with the Ace of Pentacles. We also have the Queen of Pentacles underneath. The Queen of Pentacles is a card about moving forward in terms of a practical sense. So literally when I see the Queen of Pentacles a lot of the time, Taurus, it means somebody's taking a look at their own self-worth. So it could be looking at the assets that you hold, what you've got in the bank. Usually I look at this lady and I see the word to-do lists. She's a planner. This is what the Queen of Pentacles is. She's not like the Queen of Wands, who's also a very confident lady, but she kind of, you know, she's busy with everything. She's got her fingers in every pie. She doesn't stop. She likes to just be busy, busy, busy. She's very multitasked. Whereas with the Queen of Pentacles, she likes to concentrate on one thing at a time, because she finds that if she does that, she'll get ahead faster rather than trying to do everything at once. So I feel that a lot of plans are being made with you guys in the month of May, okay? I am seeing here that there is a journey, there is a process that you're going through to change or to make some major transformations in your life, okay? I feel there's some major transformations happening for some of you Taurians, some Moon and Rising signs in the month of May. The final card we have is the High Priestess. It's an interesting card, the High Priestess, because she's a card not only about relying on your intuition, because she's a very intuitive person. This is why when you get the High Priestess, she doesn't really do, a lot of people say, well, she doesn't really do much in the tarot. But she's a number 2 card, and she is a really important major arcana card, because without her, we'd just be going off willy-nilly doing this, that and the other. She sits, she waits, and she just thinks things through. Okay, so she's a really intelligent character. Okay, she sorts through things for herself until she reaches that clarity. And then she passes the baton on to the Empress, which is number 3. And the Empress starts to nurture the ideas. Okay, so the Magician will visualize, the High Priestess will start to sort through the data, and the Empress will start to bring things to the fore. She'll pass the baton on, the Empress will then, to the Emperor, who'll start putting everything into action, if that makes any sense to you guys. Okay. So this is a wonderful month for you guys in May. There is definitely, I feel, a sense of having to let go. You need to let go, Taurus. I do feel new opportunities are coming in, definitely, because the Fool is new beginning. It's 0. Whenever you get the Fool, somebody's ready to take the bull by the horns and just go with something. And that Page of Wands is also the risk taker card. It's where you'll look at something, it's young, it's youthful, it's exciting, and you'll just go with it. I'm seeing travel or doing something completely different maybe than what you've done before. I do see some self-defeating thoughts here, but I feel that you'll overcome it. I feel that you need to make a big choice within the month of May, Taurus. I feel that there are doors opening for you. There's an offer on the table for sure. Okay, and I feel that a big choice that you make could lead to a totally new beginning. I'm seeing that you're making plans, that you're looking at your own self-worth, you're looking at what you have, you're looking at making plans for the future, and you're working towards it. And I'm seeing that you actually reach the clarity and get the clarity that you need, because we do have that High Priestess there. Alright, so I feel that through all of this journey in the month of May, Taurus, you reach that point of clarity with that High Priestess card. Okay? So whatever it is that you're working out with that Queen of Pentacles, the High Priestess says to me, finally, you get to that point where, yes, I have finally got the missing piece to the jigsaw and I can move forward. Because there's definitely, I feel for some of you guys, something missing in the month of May, which is why you're probably being trying to work out whether this is something you want to go for or not, because there's something that you needed to clear up. Hence why we maybe have the Five of Wands and also the Five of Swords. There is some self-defeating ideas going on there. There's also a lot of blockages there. But there is real triumph, because I feel that you kind of come up with a game plan. And it gives you the clarity that you need. And there are definitely new beginnings happening for some of you guys. Definitely I can see here in the month of May. That is your reading, Taurus. I would like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe. And I will speak to you guys soon. And have a great day. Bye-bye.